Hurricane Patricia came ashore on Friday night, crossing the Mexican coast between Manzanillo and Puerto Vallarta. At that time, Patricia was still a Category 5 hurricane, at the top of the Saffir-Simpson Scale. An automatic wind sensor just south of Chamela, right in the path of the most intense winds, reported a steady blow of 300 km per hour and gusts of 340 km/h. The weather station in Manzanillo stopped reporting at 1800 hours o'clock GMT, just as the wind and rain were picking up. Despite the strength of the winds, the most destructive force brought by Hurricane Patricia is likely to be the storm surge. The eye of a hurricane is a center of low pressure and the ocean surface is drawn up into it, in an attempt to fill it. The lower the pressure, the higher the dome of ocean surface that follows it. Patricia's central pressure was 880 MB, which is extremely low and is likely to have lifted the Pacific below it by 5 meters. Such a storm surge, an unstoppable 5-meter tall hill of ocean water, is irresistible and only daylight in Mexico will reveal the damage. The path taken by Patricia towards Mexico is unusual. Hurricanes will typically turn away from Mexico and out into the Pacific. In fact, there was a brief wobble observed in the track a few hours before landfall, when it appeared that such a left turn was possible. Much has been said about Patricia's record-breaking status, and this is where the reliability and accuracy of records come into play. Measurements these days are helped by satellite instrumentation and better radar accuracy. Prior to 1960, visual estimation of winds was used above about 180 km per hour as sea spray blinded the radar. Bearing this in mind, these are the records set by Hurricane Patricia. The highest reliably measured surface winds on record for a tropical cyclone, anywhere on the Earth. Central pressure of 879 MB, the lowest pressure ever measured in a hurricane in the Western Hemisphere. Patricia's central pressure dropped an astonishing 100 MB in 24 hours, making it the fastest intensifying hurricane ever observed in the Western Hemisphere. If the storm surge is indeed confirmed at 5 meters, it would be the largest storm surge in the modern history of Western Mexico. On the other side of the dateline, in the Western Pacific, hurricanes are called typhoons. They are the same beast, only the name changes. In fact, when a hurricane crosses longitude 180 degrees, it is renamed as a typhoon. In an El Niño year, typhoons often reach the Saffir-Simpson Category 5. These cyclones have so far provided the most extreme figures: Super Typhoon Nancy, 1961, Super Typhoon Violet, 1961, and Super Typhoon Ida, 1958, all have been listed with winds over 320 km per hour, but these are now thought to be too high by at least 16 km per hour. The record lowest pressure inside a tropical cyclone is held by Super Typhoon Tip of 1979, 870 MB. Patricia is estimated to have intensified by 160 km per hour in 24 hours, from a tropical storm to a Category 5 hurricane. Hurricane Linda, in the eastern Pacific, of 1997 is the only storm on record to have intensified at this rate. 1997 was also an intense El Niño year. Now over land, Patricia has encountered very rugged terrain, triggering torrential rains with the risk of severe flooding and landslides. The mountainous trek will shred Patricia's low-level circulation quickly, but the hurricane's upper-level circulation will carry on northeastward, arriving near southern Texas by Sunday. The rainfall potential in Texas for Sunday and Monday is large. 100 to 200 millimeters is likely to be widespread, and 300 millimeters is possible.